Nah. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the time of the week when Alan catfishes the internet into thinking I look like this all of the time. The last time I caught up with you guys, we had a plan for water, we had a plan for food, and we were doing really great. And I have to say that the beginning of the week started really well. I was really up to date with my food, I was really up to date with my water, I was drinking the bottles of water again, which I hadn't done for ages. There were quite a few snacks at the beginning of the week, but I thought I had them quite under control. As the week went on, the snacks got worse and worse, and then Friday we had this like meal and there was lots of unhealthy foods. There were carrot sticks, don't get me wrong, thanks Soph, but everything else was just like profiteroles and a curry and rice and Ferrero Rochers and just samosas, and it was great. And we did sort of like a lunch and learn type thing, but I know that the calories were really high. And then Saturday happened. I live in Bedfordshire in what is now, unfortunately, as of Saturday, a tier 4 coronavirus area. So last week, the plans for Christmas were that we could have 5 days where 3 households could meet over a set period of time, and then it would be back to social distancing and the tier rules for your area. Things have got progressively worse to a point where on Saturday Boris addressed us and said everyone in London and the southeast basically are being put into a new tier, a tier 4. We didn't have tier 4 until Saturday, and along with being put in that tier we had all of our Christmas easing and all of our Christmas relaxation taken away from us, and we were told that now you, in a tier 4 area, you can't mix with anyone at all for Christmas, like no one, just the people in your house. Elsewhere in the UK they are limited now to Christmas Day, but they can still meet with 2 other households for Christmas, whereas we are not allowed to meet with anyone. So as you can imagine, that was pretty shitty, really. Obviously all of my friends and family are around me also in a tier 4 area, which means that none of us can see our family, none of us can see our friends at all during that time. And it also means that we've now been sort of restricted in our outside time to one person, meeting one person outside of their household. So it has made some massive changes, and Saturday was really crap. Like, I spoke to so many of my friends and people were crying and it was really sad. So I ordered Papa John's. I know, like, I don't know. It was one of those times where I thought, do you know what, I can't be bothered to cook and I just want pizza. And I don't know why I thought pizza was gonna make it better, but you know what, pizza definitely didn't make it worse. You know, I don't think there was anything that could have made that Saturday announcement worse in terms of like not being able to see my family and friends. So from Saturday we moved into Sunday. Everyone was feeling very sorry for themselves. I had a couple of glasses of wine, chatted over the fence to my neighbour who is also really upset, as you can imagine. So you will be surprised as I am, to know that when I stepped on the scales, I lost 2 pounds this week. Now I haven't got a literal clue why, because there's no way that the water and the like 2 days at the beginning of the week that I did that were on plan should have equaled to a loss of any kind when you add in from like sort of like maybe Wednesday afternoon onwards the foods that I ate. But I lost 2 pounds. I'm really happy with that, because like I was going to be happy with a maintain, so to get 2 pounds lost is just great. So I lost 2 pounds this week. However, I know that with Christmas at the end of the week, and especially with it being the way that it will now be, I'm not gonna be hard on myself. I'm just gonna let myself enjoy what I can and have the time that I can and eat the Christmas foods that I can. Obviously everything in moderation, of course, but I just think that for this week in particular, with Christmas now literally just being me, Rich and Roscoe in the house on our own, we can't see our family at all. I just think that just getting through this week will be enough. Like, I'm very fortunate that I'm not someone who struggles with my mental health. Really, like, I don't have depression, I don't suffer from anxiety. I'm extremely lucky that I am actually able to process most situations quite well. And I have a lot of friends I know who aren't so lucky, and it's gonna really be hard for them this next couple of weeks. So I think the biggest thing that I want to do, and like I would encourage you to do, especially if you are in this kind of tier 4 area and you're not sure, or people are expecting certain things of you, what I would say is just be kind to yourself. Like, this is such a strange time for everyone. Like, we've never experienced anything like this before, and there's no right answer, there's no good way to feel about it. Like, yesterday I just sat at home and I felt shit all day, and I just felt miserable, and I cried, and like, I'm not a big crier normally, and I just think, just take that time, be sad if you want to be sad. You know, no one should make you feel a certain way about anything. Everyone's opinion is valid and everyone's feelings are valid, and just take some time, be nice to yourself. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be kind to myself. I'm gonna be mindful. I'm not gonna go overboard. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, I don't get to see my family at Christmas, so I'm gonna replace that with like 50 packets of Oreos. I think the thing is, there's no amount of food that is gonna replace what you're gonna lose at Christmas. But I think it's important to remember that we have to do this for a reason. It is not just, you know, because someone's gone, oh no, I want to make things difficult for everyone. We all just have to get on with it as best we can, keep in contact with people, keep moving forward, and just remember that there are days before and after Christmas, and we will go on, and 2021 will hopefully be much better. I don't know if my dress appointment is going ahead in January or not. I haven't spoken to them, and I guess it will depend. Obviously at the moment in tier 4 there are no non-essential shops open, and obviously unfortunately they sort of fall into that category, and no weddings are going ahead anyway, so I will have to wait until like January until we know what's happening sort of tier wise as to whether I will get the dress in January or not. But my plan is to keep moving forward, to keep working towards it, taking the dog out when I can, you know, making sure that not all of my meals are bad, not all of them are, you know, and just doing the very best I can. So I do plan on doing an update video next week. Christmas will be over, done and dusted by then, and it will be sort of, as I said, full steam ahead for the new year. So I will still be weighing in next week. I think it's important for me to keep the continuity of weighing even when I know I haven't necessarily had the best week. Keeps me in track, keeps me like motivated to not just like let go and eat just everything. So I think we will still weigh next week. We will still keep up to date with everything that's been going on. I did start this week filming some of the meals and stuff that I was having until we got to Wednesday and things went to shit. So I just will be focusing on filming my meals, will be focusing on filming my day, even if I'm not having a great day, because I think it's important for me to keep like a log of how I'm feeling and how I'm getting on, and so that I can look back and be like, okay, yeah, you know, you got through this and you got through that, and it's not that bad. So this week, nobody be too hard on themselves, because this is a shitty situation. Enjoy Christmas as best you can and the way that you can. Keep going, keep focusing on those goals, and just know that no matter what happens, like, it will be okay in the end. We'll get there. We're going to get through all of this together, and when we do, things will be better and everyone will be happy. So we're just got to keep going. I'm waffling now for absolutely no reason, as per usual. If you know me as a person, then you know I waffle. I don't really know why, but I have that waffly habit. So anyway, what I was saying, don't be too hard on yourself, enjoy Christmas, have a lovely time as best as you can with the people that you can, and I will see everyone after Christmas, but before the new year. Bye. I can't decide if I like this red lipstick or not. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I don't think I'm weird, but I just don't know that red lipstick's for me. Like, I never normally wear lipstick, like, ever. So I don't know if this is for me or not. Who knows? Maybe you should leave a comment down below if you like my red lipstick. Also leave a comment down below if you think it looks terrible and I should never wear it again.